Hello, thank you for joining me on Bizworld this Wednesday evening. I'm Nakia Basharuddin. Tenaga Nasional Berhad (TNB) posted a 140.1% jump in its net profit to 1.2 billion ringgit in the third quarter ended September 30th, 2019. This versus 501 million ringgit previously due to its lower operating costs. Its revenue, however, fell 3.3% to 12.64 billion ringgit from 13.07 billion ringgit, while its earnings per share for the quarter stood at 21.15 cent against 8.83 cent a year ago. Meanwhile, in the first 9 months to September 30th, TNB posted a net profit of 3.87 billion ringgit, while its revenue increased by 2.4% to 38.7 billion ringgit. Commenting on its prospects, the utility giant expects the performance to remain stable for financial year ending December 31st, 2019. FGV Holdings Berhad today received the green light from its shareholders regarding its chairman and directors' fees and benefits at its extraordinary general meeting (EGM) earlier today. According to its group chief executive officer, among the resolutions which received 99.96% approval were a 50% cut on the chairman's annual fees from 600,000 ringgit to 300,000 ringgit.
Of course, there are some consultation after the last AGM. There was some discussion that took place with the major shareholders to understand what are some of their concerns, and that is the result of the discussion, and also in line with some of the practices that have been adopted by other GLCs as well.
Dr. Harris also said that a notice of the meeting resolution was given to all shareholders early this month, and the group has also informed the special shareholders of the proposed fees. In June this year, Felda, which owns 33.6% stake in FGV, Koperasi Permodalan Felda Malaysia Berhad, and Lembaga Tabung Angkatan Tentera (LTAT), rejected the directors' fee proposal at the AGM. Malaysia's economy is looking bright next year, despite the pressure from the United States-China trade dispute and the slowing growth. According to Aberdeen Standard Islamic Investment Malaysia Sdn Berhad Chief Executive Officer Gerald Ambrose, this is following the nation's stable currency and good outlook.
So I do think that with that turnaround, that change in the valuation so that the ringgit will start to strengthen against the US dollar in line with the renminbi will lead to a turnaround in the market, and there are some tremendous opportunities here in Malaysia.
He told reporters on the sidelines of the Market Outlook Conference 2020 earlier today. Ambrose also added that semiconductor sector hit the floor in September and October, but the demand for the 5G technology would, however, be strong next year. He is cautiously optimistic that some sectors, including the oil and gas, IT manufacturing, banking, insurance and takaful sectors, will also pick up the domestic demand next year. Bank Muamalat Malaysia Berhad aims to increase its new assets under management (AUM) up to 100 million ringgit by 2020 after signing a memorandum of understanding with Wahid Invest Malaysia. Its head of Consumer Banking Division, Zuri Rahimi Zainal Abidin, said the target is achievable following the collaboration of the world's first Islamic digital investment management provider, which kicks off by the first quarter of next year.
Asset under management, dia antara combination of bank muamalat dan kita juga ada anak syarikat bank muamalat Invest Sdn Berhad. Total asset management sekitar 3 bilion. So dengan kerjasama ini kita target lebih kurang 100 juta new AUM, asset under management, dapat diperolehi pada tahun 2020 insya-Allah.
Zuri added that the partnership will provide a more affordable and easier investment channel to its customers, in keeping with the shifting of preference towards mobile accessibility. Wahid Invest, a US-based company which started its operations in Malaysia as its new Asia-Pacific regional hub in late October, has recorded thousands of local investors thus far. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Nakia Bashiruddin. Thank you for investing your time with us.